Hello, everyone. Who is live right now? Anybody? Anybody? If you've been following me for a little bit, you've noticed I am, hey, Stephen. I've been going live a couple times a week, and I'm utilizing this as my podcast episode as well, so I can knock a couple things out. So if you see me looking around, I'm making sure other things are recording. And so today's episode is about prioritizing pleasure. And that word is typically used in the bedroom, but I mean fun, just in general in life, things that you love to do. And maybe that will be another podcast episode is pleasure in the bedroom, right? With partners. But we need to have more fun just outside of the bedroom. We need to have more fun with the careers and the jobs or the things that we choose to do, or the things that we are expected to do that maybe we don't really want to do. And what does that mean? And how can we take that to the next level and actually enjoy our life, enjoy existing, enjoy the freedoms, the wealth of happiness, of health, of adventure, of financial freedoms, right? Because here's the thing, fun is a very underrated word. People say just like good, like, how do you feel? Oh, good, I'm good. In reality, there's like 50,000 things going on in people's minds, right? Or people say, yeah, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Yeah, this is fun. And it's like, are they really? Are you really giving yourself permission to prioritize and to have fun? So I made up a quick little acronym so you can keep it easy to remember for fun. F.U.N. It's not going to be hard to memorize, right? The first letter, F, stands for freedom. When you are having fun, you feel free. You lose track of time. And if you're not, then you're not doing it correctly, right? When we're having fun, I notice when I'm with my kids, like, and we're having fun and we're jumping on the trampoline or we're playing outside, time flies by. That's having fun. That's being in the moment. That's existing and being present and allowing yourself to be, allowing yourself to live out those moments, which are eventually memories, right? So freedom means something different for everyone. Freedom can mean freedom from sickness. Freedom can mean freedom from dysfunction, whether it's interpersonal dysfunction, whether it's health dysfunction, whether it's financial dysfunction. Freedom can be based on location. You want to be free to not have to take care of a home, and you can live out of Airbnbs this day and age, which is totally crazy, but exciting to know, like, we have options that, owning a home isn't this prestige anymore, even though I highly recommend it. Like, there's a great asset to that, but our most vital assets are our health and our time. And we get to choose if we have fun or if we're just living according to other people's expectations, according to what other are demanding from us, right, on the regular basis. So this could be freedom from business, freedom from requirements and things we decided to do that we no longer enjoy, and we think we can't change our mind or choose again. The point of the F in fun is freedom, and you have to get clear on what that means for you, because it's different for me than it is for my clients, than it is for anyone. Like, even my husband and I have different definitions of freedom, but yet we understand each other's so that we can support each other in feeling more free in all areas of life. That's wealth. That's overflow. That's abundance, the freedom. And most of it's not just financial freedom anymore, even though I love talking about that. I love what money can do for people. I love what type of freedom it can provide. But what's more important is the wealth of the health and the time and the fun we bring to the present moment, right? So I always tell people, don't delay on getting clear on what the freedoms mean to you, the desires, your truest desire in your heart of hearts, not just in your head, because our head is very limited and it actually causes 80% of the problems. It will create problems that never even existed or will never exist. But then if we focus on those long enough, they become a reality. Any of you a recovering victim? You say, oh, this always happens to me. Oh, this is just who I am. This is how it works. This is how, these are the cards I was dealt. Yeah, you keep speaking that and believing that and thinking that, it's going to continue to show up in your life. So how can we have more fun? How can we play around with just being curious on what freedom means to us and what and how in the being and doing life we can allow in more fun? For example, you could be sitting in a traffic jam, which thankfully I don't do frequently because I don't have to take a commute anymore, right? I haven't had a commute in a very, very long time. I've been virtual since before it was cool back in 2008. And in those moments that I'm stuck in traffic, whether it's traveling for vacations or to see loved ones or to go somewhere for a meeting or an event, I get to choose. Do I want to be pissed off because there's a traffic jam and it's making me late? Or do I get to jam out and have fun with my latest playlist on my phone or catch up on an audiobook that has been on my to-do list for weeks or months? You get to choose. You get to choose. We have so much with technology these days at our fingertips that can create fun in any moment, in any time, anywhere, whether you have Wi-Fi reception or not, right? So get clear on the fun, get clear on the freedoms, get clear on where are you not allowing yourself? Where are you setting boundaries where you could be breaking those boundaries? Or where do you need to set new boundaries? Because you're allowing people to kind of take over and that's not allowing you to be in the moment and to allow more fun in. Overbooking yourself. I used to be a very make it happen person. I still am, but now I allow it. There's a difference, believe it or not. And so that is the F, the freedom. I could talk forever about freedom, but get clear on that and listen to yourself, journal, get curious. What does freedom mean to you? What does it mean personally? What does it mean professionally? What does it mean financially? What does it mean health-wise, connection, love, happiness, relationship? What type of freedoms light you up and feel fun? And let's start doing more of that. Let's start prioritizing that. Not just saying it, but actually prioritizing and taking action and being in those moments and being the person who has more fun. What's the U? I'm battling some allergies, so bear with me here. The U is unique because having fun, again, for you is going to be different than for me. Doing these lives is fun for me. Other people would scare the bejesus out of them. Doing podcasts is fun for me. Coaching people on the hard stuff is fun for me. Other people are like, oh, no, thank you. But that's fun for me. It's very unique to who I am. It's unique to the way I want to live, not the way I should be living. And it feels good to me. And when it feels good to me, that's when I know I've got it right. Because it's not anybody else's opinion to tell me if I'm doing something right or wrong. If it feels good to me, it's right. That means I'm in alignment. If it feels good to you, you're fun, it's right. That means you're in alignment, right? And your fun might not be something that I think is fun. My husband loves to ride dirt bikes in the woods going 80 miles an hour. I don't know if he's going really that fast, but going super fast, dodging trees and racing other people. I love supporting him. I think it's fun to support him, but I would never really want to go do that, right? But that's okay because my fun is unique to me. So freedom, uniqueness, getting clear on both of those, and the N, now, not next week, not when I get this or that, or hit this income goal, or get this many clients, or climb up that ladder and I get that promotion, or when I get that house, or when we get rid of our debt, then I'll have fun. You get to have both. You get to have fun now, and you get to continue to evolve. Give yourself permission to do that, because that will allow things to show up quicker. When you're having more fun and you're aligned with your truest self and you're coming into home and you're living from who you are and a beingness and a becomingness, that allows everything to happen now. When you talk about manifestation, and there's a lot of science behind manifestation, there's a lot of woo around manifestation. Here's the solid fact that I've known to be true. You are manifesting every freaking day. Every second, you are creating your reality based on your thoughts, based on your beliefs, based on your action, based on your inaction. That's your reality. This is defining your reality and your experiences every single second of every single day. And the more you have fun in living and doing life, the quicker things happen. I've had things happen to me that I could not have planned because I was having fun. I went to do things that were fun for me, and I met people that I never could have imagined to like plan to meet up at a certain place, certain time, because I had fun. And in reality, it's all now. And we get to choose again, and we get to choose again, and we get to choose again, because again, life's going to happen. There's a lot of things out of our control, and there's a lot of things in our control. And all the things that are out of our control that are happening that do affect us from time to time, we get to choose how to respond to that. We get to choose. And it is our responsibility how we respond. Your responsibility is how you respond and what's in your control, and being respectful of everyone else's. And sometimes being respectful to yourself and to others is drawing a boundary. It's saying enough's enough. I'm going to let this go. Thank you very much. This has been fun. Or maybe it hasn't, but it's okay. You don't have to explain or justify. Just set the boundary and say, this is what I'm doing for me because this is my mission. This is what I'm standing for now. This is my vision. This is my dream. These are my desires. And I want to live them out. And I want to support you in living yours, but I have to have this boundary or it's going to keep blocking me. And most of the time, because we're not setting boundaries, it's blocking us and it's keeping you from allowing in more of what you desire. A couple notes here I just want to make sure I'm hitting on, because I can get off on tangents. I talk a lot about this stuff because it's fun and it's deep and it's good stuff that actually shifts. The shift work happens in the being and the doing, not just the knowing. You're going to walk away from this episode today and you're going to say, oh, wow, yeah, I get to have more fun. I get to prioritize pleasure. I get to prioritize, my life and what I do and what I don't do and what I commit to and what I don't want to commit to. And I can commit to something and then change my mind. You have permission to do that, but don't just know it. Like start being it, start doing it, start applying it. That will allow the shifts to change in your life. That will allow more in what you truly desire, your dreams, your desires. They would never have been planted within you if they weren't for you. They would never have been planted in you if they weren't for you. Think about that. And all your dreams or desires sound fun, right? I haven't talked to anybody ever in my career of human performance, of coaching, of health and wellness, of cellular health, of financial freedoms, of high ticket sales, who had goals or dreams or desires that weren't fun for them, right? So you want more of that, yet you don't have it yet. And you focus on the fact that you don't have it yet is the lack. And it doesn't feel good to feel like you're missing out on something. That's not fun, right? But we can check ourselves with awareness and we can drop back in and say, okay, well, how can I have fun right now? Or what's that next step? And sometimes when you're wanting to grow big and make huge shifts, it helps when you hire a mentor. It helps when you hire a coach. It helps to take a course or to go on a retreat to figure out the tools that you need in your toolbox. I've been in high ticket sales for over 22 years. I didn't start out, yes, I had some natural innate sales personality traits, but I didn't start out way back in my early 20s where I am now, almost 41. There's so much experience. There's so much wisdom. There's so many tools I put in my toolbox over the years. Same thing with growth coaching, health coaching, cellular coaching, mindset coaching, lifestyle coaching, wealth coaching. All of it is all who I am. I've lived it out and I'm proof. So are my clients. They're proof. So are these multi-million-dollar brands that I've helped their clients, their teams, internally and externally. They're proof. Because again, 80% of the battle is in between our ears. 80% of the battle, our beliefs and our thoughts, in between our ears. Okay? 20% of this is strategy. Only 20%. And I gave you a strategy today, prioritizing pleasure, prioritizing fun, getting clear on what freedom means to you, being unique about it. Do it your way. That's the only right way. Hey, so many more people are joining on. That is the best way because there's no right or wrong. There's no good or bad. There's a ton of strategies out there that work. Every strategy that's been proven works. But if it doesn't feel good to you, don't do it. Try it if you want. See if it works. See if it feels good. My daughter's, here's an easy example. My daughter's just started roller skating. And I grew up ice skating and rollerblading. So when it came time for me to teach them how to roller skate, I'm like, I haven't done this in forever. You're right, Angela. Yes, Angela, alignment is everything. And having fun means that you're in alignment. This is where people make alignment so hard. I got to meditate for an hour and a half. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to journal 4 hours a day. I got to go find my guru. I got to be a master at meditation and practices of yogi to be in alignment. It is a practice. It is like yoga. It is like meditation. Those are all tools. But at the end of the day, being in alignment means you're having fun. This is why I'm telling everyone, you have to prioritize the fun. You have to prioritize showing up. I get goosebumps saying that because I am a victim of not allowing myself to do that for many years. I would have seasons of it, and then I would get sucked back into the hustle and the grind and hustle and the grind. I'm like, oh, I'll have more fun once this happens or that happens, or I'll have more fun, once I've earned it. You earn your fun now. The fact that you were born and you're breathing and you're living to this day, some in pain, personally, professionally, relationship-wise, doesn't mean you still can't have fun. Things aren't going your way right now. It's okay. This is a growth opportunity. Challenge is growth if we choose to see it that way. Otherwise, we'll get more challenges, right? Get more and more and more and more. So like I said before, freedom is the F, the U is unique, and the N is now. Do not delay the fun. Having fun, letting loose, being creative, being curious is always available, and it should always be a priority. If you have dreams and desires you haven't lived out yet, it's because you're not having enough fun. I promise you, that is the foundation. Start having more fun and watch how things come into your life. Watch how people show up. People tell me all the time, I don't know how I found you, but I found you, and I'm so glad I did. That's how it works. That's the fun of it. That's how I found my mentors. That's how I found my coaches. It was always through somebody who knew somebody, and it was being at the right place at the right time. But guess what I was doing? I was having fun. The magnetism, the manifestation, the allowing in, the wealth of happiness, the wealth of health, the wealth of financials, the wealth of adventure, of love, of connection. That all happens when we're prioritizing the pleasures in our life. We're having fun. So it's an energetic thing. It is totally an energetic thing. There's, again, a lot of science behind this too, because we are cells and a soul. Cells and a soul. Energy is everything. Everything is energy, and we have to accept that. High vibrational fun is contagious. You've been places, you've watched things on freaking social media, people having fun. When you're sitting at home, probably not having fun, right? Or you're exhausted because your day wasn't fun, or you're exhausted because you're stressed out and you're worried and you're fearful and you're doubtful that you'll never have the life that you're watching somebody else's life pass right before you on social media. I show up on social media because I know there's people that need help. I don't spend a lot of time scrolling and watching other people have fun. I disconnect, I put my phone aside, and I go have fun with my loved ones. I record some things, I share it so I can show what's possible. You can have a wealth of happiness. You can have a wealth of love. You can have a wealth of connection, of adventure, of freaking financials that are in overflow in all areas of your life. But it's about prioritizing the pleasure. It's about having fun. So I'm going to leave you with this today. Do you believe? Do you believe, do you believe, do you believe that you deserve to have fun? Not that you need to have fun. Don't go put this on your to-do list as something you need to do or something you have to do. That doesn't feel good. Even just saying it doesn't feel good. You deserve to. You get to. So go be, go do, and have more fun. Sending you so much love today. Mwah. Until next time.